Hey everybody, it's Wigaholic, and this is the session on Human Hair Care 101. So we've done synthetics, let's get into human hair. Before we do, if you are new to our channel, we would like to welcome you. Please hit that little subscribe button down there, you know, that little thing that says SUB, yeah, that one. And then just smack that bell so that you'll get alerted when we learn new things, do wig reviews, all the crazy stuff that goes on around here. And, oh, yeah. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. I'll leave those links below. Okay, let's get into this. First, let's talk a little bit about some different cap styles and some issues that you would have with them as far as washing, shampooing, conditioning, all that stuff. So this unit here is a lower price point unit, and one of the ways that the maker actually keeps the price down is they bond the unit with glue. So you can see the glue there. Now, with caring for a unit like this, one of the things you want to remember is to not get anything oily like conditioners or oil sprays up near that bonded area, because it'll actually loosen the grip of the glue. Then you're going to have to get your hot glue out, and you always burn your fingers, so you don't want to do that. Another one is monotops. Just like with synthetics, if they have a monotop, you don't want to get conditioner up there, because what's it going to do? Loosen your knots. And again, you don't want a bald wig up on top, right? Right. Now this one is a silk top, and we're going to be doing that too. But you don't going to have the issues because your knots are already hidden. You still don't want to get a lot of conditioner up there, because you never know what happens to a wig, right? Right. So I've gone ahead, and I've actually gone ahead and filled up our sink with some lukewarm water. And what I'm going to be using today is Maui Moisture Shea Butter Shampoo and Conditioner. It's supposed to heal and hydrate. And I really like this line. I find that it works really well putting moisture and softness back into my units. So I'm just going to take some of the shampoo, and I've got, like I said, lukewarm water. I'm going to squeeze some of the shampoo in there, and I'm going to mix the water up. Now, I've already gone through and made sure that my units were already combed, so there's no tangles in them, because there's nothing worse than trying to get tangles out of wet hair. So we're going to go ahead, just like Arthur Synthetics, we're going to swish. We can get that out. So you're actually giving it a little bit of agitation, and then you're running that soapy water through it. And you can actually see in the water stuff that's coming out of it. I just find if you run it under a heavy stream of water, you're putting a lot more weight on that hair. And it's not attached like our normal hair is. A lot of weight on that can pull and break. And I'm just going to set this to the side, because we're going to do this one too. Swishing it around. Ooh, these babies were ready for this, weren't they? I think we're good. So we're going to let the water out. I usually wash mine probably, depending on how often I've worn it, I switch my units out. So maybe once every 2 weeks, because I'm not wearing them, non-stop all the time. And then you're just going to rinse it out with lukewarm water. to our sister. This one really needed it. You don't realize what all is out there in the environment that gets in your hair. I mean, I live in a state where there's not as much pollution as, say, you know, Chicago or New York, but there's still stuff out here. There's pollen, which is really bad in the South. And it gets in your hair. I mean, it's all over your car. It's going to get in the hair. So now I'm going to fill my sink back up, and I'm going to add my Maui conditioner. Same thing, I'm going to mix that up in the water. If you think about it, it's kind of like putting it through a wash cycle, because you're not putting the conditioner straight on that hair and loosening any knots, but it still can get through because you're swishing it. Swishing and swashing and taking a bath all on a Saturday night. So we'll let that fill up a little bit. We're going to do this one first. Going to keep it in the order we had it in. And I'm just going to start swishing, running it through. So I'm not leaving that conditioner concentrated on the mono part and soaking. I can already feel it getting soft. I like to go down and just squeeze some of that water out. We'll do our next piece. Now, if you've got makeup or something on the inside of your cap or on your lace, you can go ahead and take a little shampoo to that area and clean it out yourself. I think some of my dye, my toner, it sheds in here, which it happens. It always happens to me, at least. A little bit will come out. And when you're doing 2 brown wigs, it's not surprising. All right, we are done with this process. So then I would take my wig, I would put it in my towel. Move this out of the way. And I'm just going to put my body weight on it and get that excess water out. And I'm going to switch, do the other one. Actually, I'll just leave this here because I'm going to show you the ending stuff. And it's going to be the same for both. So, I like to use the Redken All-in-One. You can get this at Ulta. And I'm just going to spray it mid-shaft and down. I broke my comb. And I'm just going to comb it through. Look how well that goes through. Get my cap situated here. I'm going to hold it where it folds. So I can get all of it. Always start at the bottom because there's nothing worse than trying to get a tangle all the way out from the top. All right, so that is my 101. I like to add some oils as well. I use either a coconut oil or a Moroccan oil, and sometimes I'll use both. And I'm just going to spray that on the lower part. And the thing about Moroccan oil is it penetrates longer than like a leather spray-in conditioner or something. It's going to penetrate. A regular conditioner and all that is going to go as far as it can go depending on its molecular structure and where it can get into. But like Moroccan oil, that will really, really penetrate. So this little lady is ready to go up and be hung out to dry. And that's it. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and you know what? Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. If you're not part of a wig community, we'd love you to have join your take two. We'd love to have you join our family. Until next time, it's Wigaholic saying I love you. Bye-bye. Mwah.